Good morning. On day 215 on the Pacific Crest Trail. Well, we are actually about 15 yards below the Pacific Crest Trail on a service road. We talked to several campers next to us last night that are nobos and did this section and said that they were the absolute worst blowdowns of the entire trail, and that a lot of them were pretty dangerous because of the angle that they're at and the size of them. So we have this little service road that one of the hikers recommended. It has plenty of blowdowns, as you can see, but looks like a little bit safer alternate. And then we'll hook back up with the PCT in about a third of a mile. See you down trail. Okay, we are back on the PCT. We bushwhacked up from that old overgrown service road, and the couple we spoke to said that they counted 120 blowdowns in that third of a mile, and so that's what we were aiming to miss. And back on trail. See you down trail. Well, we're enjoying another 360-degree view. Let me take you for a circle here. Just look at how much work is involved in building those steps way out here. It's just crazy. Thank you, trail maintainers. Looks like this is our lunch break spot, and Go is going to cook us up some lasagna, and then we'll maybe get a couple more. And this looks like our spot for tonight. And it looks like we have some four-legged company here too. They are everywhere. We will be on guard. So we are near a creek and a lake. Wow. Okay, we are wrapping up day 215, and we started out, like usual, with a really big climb. We camped last night in the middle of the large climb coming up out of Syed Valley, and we finished that climb this morning. We had some blowdowns, but it would have been a whole lot worse had we not gotten the intel from our campsite neighbors this morning. So apparently we missed over 100 blowdowns in that 1/3 of a mile section. And we figured out what nobo mile marker that would be so that we could hand off that information down the trail. And we probably told over a dozen
probably
people.
15 or 18. It was a lot.
A lot of people. We stopped and explained where you would get off and go down to the Forest Service Road and avoid all those blowdowns, because a lot of them had heard that those blowdowns were ahead of them. It was already news on the trail, so they were thrilled to get that information, as were we. So we had a lot of climbing, and then we had some really nice ridge walking, but it was pretty much up and down throughout the day. The weather was pretty nice. We had a long break at our first water source at Buckhorn Spring, and just kind of hung for a while. So it was a shorter day, but we're in no rush. We have about 30 miles to go to get to Etna, where our next resupply box is. So we'll do that in another 2-ish days.
We had a short day. It was my fault. Going out of camp, I just felt terrible. And sometimes, and I've seen this with other hikers, and I've seen it, your body gets stressed. You don't recover overnight. We had these silly deer that were chewing on everything. They were going around the tent, so I didn't sleep very well.
You got really close to us.
They were within 2 feet of me, and I didn't sleep very well, and I felt like I had the flu all morning. And so if you hike and you have the flu, it doesn't go very well,
especially when you're climbing.
So we had a pretty big lunch break, and I'm told I went to sleep because I was snoring, and I needed that. The afternoon was more productive, but we have the classic situation, which is the water is in the valley near a pond, and then the next step is we have to dig ourselves out of this. So this is where we stopped, right around 10 miles today, and I was kind of hoping for 13 to 15, but so we'll start early tomorrow and get after it.
That's the plan.
Yep.
That's all we got.
See you down trail.
Have a good night.
Good night.